that is how Mendel used pea plants to demonstrate how traits are inherited when they reproduce.
Reproduce. How does that work?
Reproduction. You know, the birds and the bees.
Explain it to me.
There's no way that I'm giving him the talk. My dad had a hard enough time explaining it to me.
Guys, we hit the jackpot. We found a box of Z stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a picture of a clown holding a crying kid.
That's me. Clowns are scary. I was 5 years old. I got lost at the circus. A woman told me everything was okay, but her long black beard scared me. This is Mitcho, the clown. And the clown scared me too.
This is good, this is good. And then you remember?
Who are you?
Okay, we found some memory, but not enough for him to be firing on all pistons. Maybe we can ask the review board for a postponement.
Wait, maybe we don't have to. I've got an idea.
Here comes the rule breaking. Time for me to go.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Principal Pearson, Mr. Durst, and Mrs. McCubbin. First, let's start with my my plan for next semester. Yes, okay. We'll start the year by studying how photosynthesis works. It's,
Professor Zachary, why don't you take a deep breath, relax, and forget the cards? We'd like to hear you, not what you've written.
Okay. Okay, so after the
photosynthesis.
After that, right, we will be studying the resulting results. Then I will give a lecture and answer some questions.
How's he doing?
Well, his index cards are on the floor, if that answers your question.
Then I'll give a big test. And then it will be summer vacation, and then I'll go somewhere. But definitely not the circus.
We can't afford to lose him.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
It's your time. It's up to you to keep Professor Z at this school.
Me? Why me?
You have that power.
I can't just barge into a review board. Students aren't allowed, it's the rules.
Do it, Corinne. It's your time. You will soon understand. But now, right now, his place at this school depends on you.
Where did I get my degree? That's a good question. Do you have any others?
What did you say?
Penn.
Yes, University of Pennsylvania, my alma mater as well.
Yeah, that's where I went. I just remembered I graduated magna cum laude. Go Quakers!
Yes, go Quakers. What was your doctoral dissertation?
My what? I hand? Ion. Yes, I remember that too. It was on the modeling of ion implantation-induced transient deactivation and diffusion processes in boron. You see, the economics are such that once you take
perhaps we can discuss it over lunch some other time. Professor Zachary, why should we let you remain at Blake Holsey?
I don't know.
Good thing you stayed away. We got busted big time.
Kroom, what are you doing?
What I have to do.
Well, Professor Zachary, now that your friends have left, you have anything to add?
Oh, not really. Thank you. One thing. I know I must like it here. I would like to stay.
No, don't go, Professor Z. There's something I need to say. Excuse me, Principal Durst, Mr. Pearson?
Miss Baxter, it is against the rules for students to attend teacher review boards.
Yeah, I know, and you can call my parents if you want. But sometimes you need to do the wrong things for the right reasons. And keeping Professor Z here is the right reason.
Thank you, Corinne. Hey, I know you.
Mr. Pearson, didn't you give him a scholarship? And didn't you bring him here to Blake Holsey?
Yes, he has great potential. And his future seemed bright, but if he can't tell us next year's plan for lessons...
But isn't there more to teaching than just lesson plans? I mean, if you want to know what he's really like, ask one of his students.
This is highly irregular.
Professor Z has not only challenged us with science, but he has challenged us every day to be better people. Now, if he goes, you can replace him with another teacher, but you can't replace what he's given us with his heart. Now, we know you have it in for Z, and all because you don't agree with his teaching methods.
I don't have it in for him. True, I don't understand his teaching style, but I can see how the students respond.
But you, Mr. Pearson, Vaughn told me how mad you were after your meeting with Z.
Yes, I was, initially. Then I came to realize that, like myself, he only wants what's best for Vaughn. Now let me ask you a question, Miss Baxter. Is he that way with all the students?
Every one of us.
Then as far as I'm concerned, anything but extending Professor Z's tenure here at Blake Holsey would be a grievous error. I'm sure we're all in agreement. Congratulations, Professor. And Professor Zachary, we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Right. Go Quakers!
Go Quakers.
You know you violated another rule today, Corinne.
Yes, you can call my parents.
Oh, I think I'll let this one slide. But that's it.
Thank you.
How did you forget to play guitar in one day?
Well, the brain's a very complicated thing. I stopped playing guitar when I was 12, the same time I fell in love with science.
That explains why you hated it when you lost your short-term memory.
I need to ask you about something, Professor. This photo of you at Paradigm Industries.
Oh, yes. That's something I didn't share with you guys. I did work there one summer, just answering some phones and running some errands. It was part of the scholarship.
Hey, guys, isn't that the janitor?